Tinubu orders free healthcare for low-income retirees. FG gets $25.35 million Kuwait loan to tackle Kaduna out-of-school crisis. Many abandoned estates in Abuja owned by civil servants who stole public funds. Kwamwan's airport controversy. FAAN, NCAA react differently. Ghana Defense Environment Ministers lost their lives in helicopter crash. Trump imposes 50% tariff on Indian goods for buying Russian oil. Visa will be denied if you simply want to travel for childbirth, says US mission. Summary of the news. Tinubu orders free healthcare for low-income retirees. President Tinubu has ordered free healthcare for low-income retirees under the Contributory Pension Scheme and called for overdue pension increases. He also directed a swift resolution of the police pension issue. Other reforms include protecting pension funds from inflation and allowing diaspora contributions in foreign currency. FG gets $25.35 million Kuwait loan to tackle Kaduna out-of-school crisis. The federal government has secured a $25.35 million loan from the Kuwait Fund to support a major education initiative in Kaduna State aimed at reducing the number of out-of-school children. This is part of a $62.8 million package involving other international partners. The program will enroll over 100,000 children, build and upgrade schools, and focus on vulnerable groups such as girls, displaced children, and those with disabilities. Kaduna State has already contributed $1 million and increased its education budget to 26% for 2025. The initiative emphasizes transparency, measurable outcome, and community involvement, with oversight by the Federal Ministry of Finance and support from partners like the Islamic Development Bank and Save the Children. Many abandoned estates in Abuja owned by civil servants who stole public funds. EFCC Chairman Ola Olukoyede says many abandoned estates in Abuja are owned by civil servants who use stolen public funds. Speaking at a policy dialogue, he revealed that some properties have been deserted for over a decade and that a special EFCC team will begin investigating such estates nationwide. About 15 have already been filed for forfeiture. He warned lawyers and developers against aiding money laundering. NBA President Afam Osigwe called for a central system to verify property ownership and warned against revoking land titles arbitrarily. Ayokunle Erin noted Nigeria's housing deficit stands at 17 to 20 million units, with only 5,000 units built in Abuja in 2024. Kwamwan's airport controversy. FAAN, NCAA react differently. The Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria (FAAN) has accused popular Fuji musician King Wasiu Ayinde Marshal Kwamwan of violating aviation rules by trying to bring alcohol onto a value jet flight and disrupting operations. He reportedly refused to surrender a flask, spilled its contents on a security officer, and delayed the flight after being asked to leave. Meanwhile, the NCAA suspended the two pilots involved for initiating takeoff without clearance. The incident, which sparked public outcry, is under investigation, with FAAN insisting that no one is above aviation law. Ghana Defense Environment Minister lost their life in helicopter crash. Ghana's Defense Minister Edward Omani Boama and Environment Minister Ibrahim Murtala Muhammad were among 8 people who lost their life in helicopter crash on Wednesday. The aircraft, en route from Accra to Obuasi, lost contact shortly after takeoff. Other victims included senior government figures Alhaji Munir Mohammed and Samuel Sapong. President Mahama expressed condolences and declared flags be flown at half-staff. Trump imposes 50% tariff on Indian goods for buying Russian oil. On Wednesday, the White House announced that President Donald Trump signed an executive order imposing an additional 25% tariff on Indian imports, raising the total tariff to 50%. The move follows Trump's earlier 25% tariff in July, prompted by India's continued importation of Russian oil. Trump criticized India's trade practices, high tariffs, and reliance on Russian military and energy supplies, stating these actions undermine efforts to stop Russia's invasion of Ukraine. He warned of the increase a day earlier on CNBC, citing India's role in fuel. Visa will be denied if you simply want to travel for childbirth, says US mission. The US mission in Nigeria has warned Nigerians, especially pregnant women, against traveling to the US with the primary goal of giving birth to obtain American citizenship for their babies. In a statement on its official X, formerly Twitter account, the mission clarified that birth tourism is not allowed under US immigration rules and could result in visa denial. Consular officers are directed to reject visa applications if they believe the applicant's main intent is to give birth in the US. Follow for more. August 7th, 2025.